Really a mountain stream going through Los Troncones Ecological Park, Tamaulipas State, outside of Victoria, Mexico. My dog loves to hunt along a stream. Having a blast here. Having a blast. And me so happy by a mountain stream. Did not expect to see mountains at this part of our trip through Mexico. It was a gift from Spirit that we got to be in mountains right at the northeast corner of Mexico. This mountain range runs out of steam here, rises up right out the back of Victoria from Main Street. It's just right there. I said, is there like an outfitter? There's no visitor center, no outfitter, no hiking club that I know of. There might be a hiking club. But no information about how to get back into those mountains. And my Apple GPS doesn't do very good in this area. Google Maps quite a lot better. I'm just not comfortable with it or familiar with it. And it has some information radically wrong. But our hosts at the Hampton Inn said, this place, we should go check this place out. And it's been beyond the beyond. Hola, buenos dias. Lots of solo women hikers and runners back in here. Obviously, although we USers are thinking, especially these days, of all of Mexico as dangerous, my experience in 6 days so far is that it's not. That place, downtown Louisville, was more dangerous. New Orleans, no, I did not experience New Orleans as dangerous except for smash and grabs. There was a lot of those. Broken glass everywhere, but mostly not violent crime. Chicago, my hometown, which I love very much. Yeah, I was punched and sent through the air in the town of Oak Park, which is a lovely suburb next to the black neighborhood. And I was almost shot, held at handgun range for 10 minutes or so by an angry Polish guy on the northwest side. And we have to negotiate this here. He doesn't know that Magic will just stand right there. Magic's very smart with trucks. Hola, buenas tardes. Not tardes. I think they work for the park. They look like they work for the park. A lot of old beat up pickup trucks that they don't worry about taking on these roads. Mine is 23 years old, but I have to keep it going. And I assessed that this part of the road was something I didn't want to do. This morning, as we've been seeing how beautiful it is back behind me where we've been this morning, I so much want to penetrate further into the park and see it. But there are so many hikers and bikers and folks out enjoying their Saturday morning that I feel like it ought to be left. When we were in Louisville, Kentucky, the huge Cherokee Park was still shut down for COVID precautions, and it was all for bikers and walkers. And there was a big debate. I think they actually did open up some roads while we were there, which seemed a shame. Leave it like Central Park, created by Frederick Law Olmsted, like Central Park was. Yeah. And unfortunately, 80 to 90% of the joggers and stuff in that park weren't really enjoying it. They were enjoying their morning news on their headsets. I don't know if it was there that I coined the term headset detachment disorder. Headset detachment disorder. No, I didn't come up with that until here in Texas, but it's a plague. It is really an affliction of modern society. People tuned out, not present in the here and now, not being here now. Ram Dass said that back in the 70s. Taught a generation of us to move from drugs to meditation with his book, Be Here Now. Be here now. Show up. It's the secret sauce, folks. Fat moment. The Zen people call it a fat here and now. Show up in this moment. It's the secret to meeting strangers. Show up. This is our van down here. And we'll see about our puppy. He's been there for 2 hours, but he's turned it into his castle. He knows how to get from the floor up onto the bed. He's got his favorite places to sleep. I left water for him in there. We're all out of food at this point. And with a little luck, there's still going to be $40 on my debit card when I get back to town. So we'll have some money for the rest of the month. And this is our second campsite, which is pretty fabulous. The first one was in some ways even more fabulous, a little further off the road. And but you sure can't carp about this. It's got the spectacular trees. It's got the stream right back there. And it's got a spring. There's a spring up on the hill here. I filled my water bottle this morning from the spring. Even more perfecto water than the river, although everybody agrees. Never does everybody agree. But the consensus seems to be that the water is quite drinkable. And these mountains are so shockingly abrupt, different from the Appalachian Mountains, more like the western, well, they are western mountains. And there's no agriculture back in there to speak of. And here we are. Sure want to remember this spot. I'm not hearing any puppy cries. Are you hearing any puppy cries, Magic? I got out the tug toy. Puppy is learning to play tug and get his yayas out. 5 days ago he wasn't clearly. Oh, I hear cries. Let's see if we can find the puppy. Where's the puppy? Pepe. Where are you, baby? Where are you? He's sleeping back there. Do you see him? Little Spud. Sleeping. No, I don't see him. That's a blanket. It's dark in here. And it's been brighter, even though it's not a bright day, it's been brighter out here. Well, he'll turn up. He'll find his way out. He is bonding to me and getting more and more playful and going for walks. And Magic. Do you love it out here, pal? Is this like insanely great? Insanely great, I think. From the insane person in chief. So blown away in here. That's probably too much magnification for anybody's taste. Love this place. What a gift. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. If the only prayer you ever say is thank you, that would be enough. That was some middle-aged mystic, Christian mystic said that. I think. I'm not positive. But it's a good prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for bringing us here. Thank you, Fernanda at Hampton Inn, for telling us about this. Thank you to the good people of Mexico who are so gracious again and again and again and again. And they always tell me there are exceptions. There are cartel members who will cut your head off just for yucks. Yeah, but what's the statistics? America has got... Most everybody is anxious and angry and not in the present moment. Here in Mexico, people are in the present moment. They're sweet, they're funny, they're enjoying life, they're enjoying this park, they're dancing. I'll take Mexico at this point. And will I ever get back to the U.S.? I don't know. I've only been here 6 days, but I've been dreaming of it for 15 years. And I never know anything for sure anymore. But I sure know this is my home now. Mexico, mi casa. See.